Here's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. Kehlani is not happy with the Joe Budden podcast. Salute to Joe, Mal, Rory, and Parks. That's my favorite podcast going right now. That's the only music podcast that I say I listen to weekly. 2 times a week I listen to Joe and the crew. Shoot the shits really is all they doing, to be honest with you. But I like the hip-hop knowledge that I do gain from it sometimes. The Joe Budden podcast is definitely getting criticized by one very, very popping artist, Kehlani. Kehlani is going through a public breakup, her and her boyfriend, also in the music game, YG. They are no longer together, it looks like. Kehlani dropped a breakup record a couple days ago entitled Valentine's Day Shameful, in which she detailed some of the, stuff that went on through her relationship with YG and how she was there for him and how she went through his phone and everything went downhill. All right, best of luck to them. I really don't go that far in the stories. I was listening to Joe's podcast earlier when they talked about Kehlani. They went in. All right, they probably took it a little too far for Kehlani's liking. She probably caught a clip, and she is not happy with what the Joe Budden podcast said about her this morning. She posted saying Joe Budden is a joke. She said the amount of misinformation and lies and lameness in this episode about me and you use my face is LOL. Gotta love it. Joe responded with, we love you. It's jokes. Feel better. Joe Budden said, I'm about sick of you artists. Never a peep through the years of praise, but want to jump out of windows when you hear something you don't like. Newsflash, I am not friends with you niggas. Again, look, you got the right to say whatever you want, but that artist has every right to respond every which way they want. Look, I would be a hypocrite if, that's why I really don't give my opinion much on this platform anymore. I try to give news, give a little bit of both sides of the equation, and I get out of the way. Because when you think about it, who am I to say you don't get the right to respond? If I come on here and give news stories and people feel like something's not right or not credible in my story, they got every right to respond. Joe knows that. He's not new to the game. The Migos made a whole record about him. If a nigga hate, call him Joe Budden. Pussy. Alright, that was all about Joe Budden's perspective on quality control. He knows the game. I'm guessing he feels a little bit hurt because Kehlani's an artist that they played on the platform, probably gave her music light over the years. Like I said, I thought Joe and them went a tad bit too hard on Kehlani, but they do that. That's their thing. That's their niche. They have fun. It's a podcast, but you got to be willing to come or to deal with whatever comes with the smoke that you give people. It's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. Kehlani goes off on Joe and the Joe Budden podcast for some recent comments the crew made on the podcast that just dropped Wednesday morning. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.